What a lovely day. Sun's out. I'm getting in the car because I'm going to show you how I play to my strengths. Obviously I've been buying vintage clothing or clothing wholesale. Obviously there's still profit in it, but there's more effort, more work involved, more sales needed to get that profit. But this is where my enjoyment of vintage electronics or electronics in general kicks in. You pay a little bit and then you get one lump return, so just one sale for that return instead of multiple smaller sales, smaller profits. Yeah, let's go on a journey. So welcome back to the channel, Tatsters. If you're new here, my name's George. This channel is Retro Reselling, and I buy and sell all sorts of second-hand items, new items, vintage, antique, wherever it is and I like it, I'll buy it cheap and then sell it online for a profit. That's my business. So like I said, been buying clothing, got like 3 or 4 bales worth to get through, and I get pretty bored of it pretty easy. Vintage clothing is cool and everything, but I soon get tired of it, soon get fatigued of seeing clothing, measuring clothing. Like I said in the intro, the profit margins aren't as big and the sales aren't as hefty, not as meaty as I'm used to. Today we've got 2 pickups I'm making, which will make more than 2 deliveries of clothing put together, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to Gary who gave me a heads up on this one. We've got a pair of speakers. This is where I use eBay to my advantage. People don't use the most of it, not titling things correctly. Just speakers, that's it. Local. I'm gonna pick them up and hopefully they are £100 speakers, 80, 100, maybe pushing a bit more. So we're gonna pick them up, and then while I'm making that journey, so I'm not just doing that one journey there and back, scoured Facebook Marketplace, another thing I'm going to take advantage of, and I found another pickup. This one I'm paying up a little bit more on, but yeah, it's on the way and should be another 3-figure sale easily. Yeah, 2 items for more profit than a whole box of clothing. Yeah, that's more my cup of tea, that's more my biscuit. So I'm in the car now. A few people ask what I use for bookkeeping and things. I use QuickBooks self-employed app on the Android phone, and it links to my location, so it'll automatically calculate these miles as expenses. Obviously very important if you are traveling for business, you want to put the miles down for petrol as expenses. You'll be missing out on a lot of tax deduction if you don't do that. So that's on automatic, and we're actually going to be picking up the Facebook thing first. I won't show you what it is just yet, but it's £45 for one item, which should hopefully be minimum of £200 return. Meaty. I had to be quick, it was listed in an hour. So yeah, let's get there first. So this first pickup is only, what's that? I'm trying to do quick maths here. It's about 15-20 minute drive. So I thought, like in the previous video, we'll do a bit of driving and talking, explain a few business type reselling things. And today's video, I wanted to discuss about obviously your strengths and weaknesses. Like if you saw my previous video with the Nike t-shirt, I completely messed up on that. I literally, like I've said, I was going to use it as a rag if it didn't sell within a month or so at like £8-10. Thankfully, a few of you commented, let me know it's actually worth 20, 25, £30. And yeah, that just went straight over my head. I've literally, without this YouTube community, without the comments, yeah, that's what would have happened. I would have absolutely overlooked it. It's just a t-shirt with Brazil on it, like a Brazil football shirt that they wore during playing. Yeah, football shirts are worth money, I know that, but just plain t-shirts with a Nike on it, that's news to me, to be honest. So that's my weakness, and I'm pretty sure those of you that have followed my channel, you know I do a bit of clothing, but it's no way my strength. I don't know too much. I'm learning bits here and there of clothing, what brands to look for and things, but when it's like the standard designs like Nike, for example, a 90s Nike t-shirt is worth a bit of money apparently, and I didn't have a clue. But then my strengths, like today, electronics, vintage electronics, modern electronics, I know my beans on them, I think that's a saying. But then my strength, vintage electronics, is other people's weaknesses. Who wants an old pair of speakers? They're just sitting around. They were my dad's, they were my granddad's. I just want to get rid of them, and they price them cheap. Well, they don't advertise them very well. They don't realise that people want vintage hi-fi stuff. It's very highly desirable and collectible. Same with this pickup here. Again, obsolete. You would think, like, who wants this type of item now? we've moved on to other things. Like, we don't even need media now. It's just all click a button, download it, watch an episode, watch a film, etc. But again, that's where people's weaknesses are playing to my strengths. I know there are people that want these things. So that's where I challenge myself every year to learn a new niche that I don't know much about. A couple of years ago it was watches. I still want to buy watches more if I can, but I still have...
0.3 of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Robjohns Road.
Thanks, Karen. A couple of years ago I wanted to learn watches. I want to learn more about watches though. Yeah, here's mine. I still have minimal amount of knowledge on watches. Not really sure what to pick up, what's not worth it and things. So that's another area I am still trying to build into a strength. Obviously clothing, that's another one. So not just the obvious stuff that's worth good money. I need to start learning what is worth money that might be overlooked. So again, that Brazil t-shirt, for example, if I see something similar at a boot sale or a charity shop, I'm now going to be picking it up, getting my weaknesses, making them a strength. And the more and more we do that, even if we don't like it, not really interested in situations like this where I haven't got a choice but to do clothing, to be honest, for the majority of my store, it's still going to be raking in some money.
Take
even
the
if
second exit now.
Karen, come on. Oh, Ferrari. I might not necessarily enjoy doing clothing all the time. I enjoy it a little bit, but all the time it wears me down. But in situations like this, I have to. I haven't got a choice. And if it's getting me money, if it's making a bit of profit, even if it's not as much, still got to do it. And again, like I said, when it gets to winter months and I'm in charity shops more, jumble sales more, where clothing is high, like that's a big proportion of the stock in that shop or in that jumble sale, I've got a lot more knowledge to dive in and get them little gems here and there. Even the bread and butter type stuff, I'll know what is worth a pretty penny, even if it's 12-15 pounds from 50p a pound. Still money at the end of the day, still profit, not to be sniffed at. So there you go, that's my challenge to you, the taxsters out there watching this year. Even if boot sales are open and you're picking up stuff that you enjoy and things, take one niche. So for example, clothing, shoes, electronics maybe. Take that and pick some things up, one or two things, start learning about it. So when you're not picking up stuff that you enjoy as much, you can still dive into these other niches and you might find a few things and bring them back home, make a bit of money. And if you are going to do that, or if you are currently doing that, whack it down in the comments below. It'd be good to see what people are starting to learn, and if others in the comments can help out with your new niche, then yeah, there we go, get the community involved. Right, 10 minutes to go. I'll show you what this Facebook mystery pickup is. It's a good one. Right, I think I'm here. Right, let me double check the address because it's a funny address. Yep, I'm here. See you in a sec. Job done. Pick up one of one. Take that off. Here we go. We've got a VHS player for £45, which is far too much for this brand. Philips VR550. Goes for about £40–45 used, but this one, brand new, never been opened, apart from the sellotape. All sealed, never been used. That's what adds the value. That's what will triple this price at least. As soon as something's old and never been used, you can add a premium and you can guarantee pretty much you haven't got any competition. Funny enough, I sold this exact same model before, brand new, but it was cable tied and everything, like proper factory fresh. And that went for about £175 and sold within a couple of days. Obviously the tape's been opened, but I can actually show it is brand new. It's not full of bricks or something like that. So still brand new, never used, £45, which is paying up a little bit, but I'm gonna be listing this at least 200, maybe 225, something like that, 220. Pretty sure there's gonna be no competition, and people do want brand new, unused old stock that isn't in production anymore. So there we go, my strength has just paid me, yeah, at least £100 in profit after all fees and things taken away. So yeah, 15–20 minutes down the road, perfect. But that's not it, we've got another pickup. eBay speakers, £10. I'll show you what they are and then we'll see what they should be worth when I list them properly. So let's get on the road again, another 15-20 minutes. Yeah, pick up some more potential profit. Okay, we are approaching the second destination. No idea where I am.
Turn right now and then your destination is ahead.
Okay. Turn right, is this a road? Yes it is.
You have arrived at your destination.
15. Right, let's park somewhere. Okay, I'm here, managed to find a parking space. £10 in cash. Let's go. Wrong address. Well, that's embarrassing. So I need road, not close. Karen, sat-nav Karen's taking me to the wrong blooming road. Just looked up on Google and it's literally just around the corner. Oh, so embarrassing. Right, so we can't rely on sat-nav Karen, so we've gone with Google and we're on the right road now. For some reason we went off. Here we go.
Everyone's like
Take two. This should be the right house. Squeeze in. There we go. I found the right one. Yeah, £10 cash on collection for some speakers. But these aren't just speakers. The brand is Mordaunt Short Limited Carnival Series 2. There we go. Series 2, made in Great Britain. Vintage, nice teak wood. Look really nice. Also got to test them out. That's the only thing, because the listing was so basic. Literally speakers, and that was it. Even in the description, it was just speakers. Obviously, even if they don't work, if they're crackly or something, I can still sell these for more than £10 for parts. Look a bit dusty, but no cracks or anything so far. So yeah, look good. Oh, dust. Awesome. So this is where listing is vital. Listing properly anyway. Not just putting speakers, not just putting one picture on, which this listing did. Obviously I'm going to test them all, give them a good clean, picture them multiple times using all 12 pictures, saying what they're made from, the brand, the make, where they were made, postage to the world, not just collection in person like these were. And should be turning that £10, bit of gel. Okay, so looking on the eBay, let's do a quick search for what is available and what they have sold for. So looking them up now, apparently there's none available at all. Mordaunt Short MS902, which is not these. So that's looking encouraging. No competition worldwide. I can double check worldwide. Item location worldwide. There you go. The only ones available right now is in America, in the US, for the equivalent of £143 4p plus £132 postage. Over £250 creaming up to £300 if they wanted this exact pair of speakers. Only one available worldwide on eBay right now, and pretty pricey. So tick, no competition apart from that one in America. And then someone sold them in the UK $69.99 plus postage, or these parts here, the speaker terminals, for $14.99 free postage. And again, worldwide, that looks about it. There's similar ones, £87, $55, $100, $180. So someone has sold them for $69.99, but I think that's underselling them. If someone wants them in this country, they're gonna have to be paying £250-ish from them ones in America. So yeah, again, that's on my side. No competition, good working condition once I've tested them. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying 125, 150 maybe. Put best offers on, see if there's any interest. Listen to offers or send offers out to watchers as people start watching it. Yeah, to see how it goes. They owe me £10, so I don't mind trying to get the higher end. Don't owe me much at all. So I spent this morning, I've been out for about an hour now. Once I get home, spent £55, and these only 2 items, but returning hopefully over £300, £350-ish, £350. Awesome. That is what I'm all about. Playing to my strengths. Only 2 items, 2 sales, £350, £300. Yeah, more like it, more punchy. But then the only downside to that if one of these got returned, that's a big return to take a hit on. So pros and cons, I far prefer having less inventory, higher quality, get a sale, it's a punchy sale. But yeah, returns is sitting at 3%, so I can send hundreds of these out and 3 will get returned, but then that 90 odds will stay sold, hopefully, fingers crossed. So that is why I prefer doing it that way. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm off home now. Again, comment down below if you are trying new niches or anything like that, if you've had any good Facebook pickups, eBay, local snipes and that. Thanks again to Gary who pointed that speaker deal out to me. Really appreciate that. Like and subscribe if you're not already, helps me in the video and the channel out. Have a good weekend. See you later.